I got BB jewels on the wrist, BB jewels on the neck. Like, oh, be back home, be back home. Yeah, I'm back home. Like, what's up? Like, to be honest, that happens a lot. Like, people be low-key intimidated by your accomplishments. And I ain't gonna lie, like, they be in my business. Like, damn. I posted one little picture of my close friends and the whole ground went up.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus?
Yeah, that's more like it. Hey my baddies, what's good? What's poppin'? Long time no see, part like 85. Like, I keep saying that to y'all in every video that I come up here. I promise y'all though, I'm gonna be more consistent because I just feel like I'm in a new era. I'm in a new stage where I want to be more productive. You know, I've been productive with a lot of things in my life, which we're going to get into that when we get further along in the video. But like, I really want to keep pursuing doing YouTube. So I think, I know that I'm going to start being more consistent with that. For starters, we have a virgin drink, virgin cocktail I made. Can't get the ingredients. If you follow my Finsta and you're my close friends, then you know what this is. Today in this video, we're doing an updated Q&A on my life where I asked my close friends to ask me a couple of questions, you know, to help me out with the Q&A. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into the video. Cheers. They asked a couple of good questions, honestly. Besides the one where people was really being nosy, but I'm not scared of the smoke. Ooh, you ready? So we got all these good questions people is asking me, and honestly, I'm ready. I think I'm gonna condense some of the questions together because a lot of people was asking almost the same thing or like in the realm of the same topic. So I think I'm gonna just read the question and then read all the questions that relate to the one topic and then answer the question and give my opinion or advice on whatever the question is about. So let's get started. The first question I see up here is, how has the transition been from college to back home? And then someone else asks, life after college, pros and cons. If I slide up, well, I could just stop there for now. The transition from college to like being back at home is kind of like different because honestly, I think I'm more mature, I'm more wiser, and I feel as though I have way more responsibilities as far as like being in a real world versus me having a set schedule while I was in college. I had about 2 jobs, I cheered, and on top of that I was a student, and on top of that I was in a lot of orgs on campus, so I always was like on a set schedule with things that I would do. I was just busy back to back. But now that all of that is over, and on top of that, just the social life within being in college, like you're around a lot of people. It's a different type of support you get from your family versus your friends. And I don't know if you guys notice, like your college friends are the ones that know you the most. And on top of that, they're the ones that's been there through it all, like through the good, the bad, the ugly. And that's just something like you just have to be comfortable with being away from. Like all of my college friends, we all live in different states. Like I got friends that live in Buffalo, New York, friends like in Philly, Maryland, like all the way out. So like my college friends are not like close to me, like as far as distance wise. So just having that mentality that just be ready that change is gonna happen as far as your environment and your community. Not only that, the way people act towards you, they might think you like coming back home, they might think you better than them because you have a degree. And me personally, I came out of college, I had a job, all that. Like I was on top of my shit my senior year. So a lot of people wasn't like aggressively showing it, but passively I could tell they was trying to be funny or like act as if I was acting uppity about my accomplishments when really that wasn't the case. And honestly, that's gonna happen a lot. Like, to be honest, that happens a lot. Like, people be low-key intimidated by your accomplishments, and that's just something you have to be ready for and ready, like, you know, ready to handle it. And honestly, how I feel about that, I personally don't feel any type of way because at the end of the day, I'm me through and through. I'm me before I went to college. I'm me after I got that degree. And I'm the same me after I got my job. So it's like it's nothing changed with me. it's only the people that are around you change. You know how people be like, one of them rappers, I think Jay-Z, you know how he was like, the people around you change when you get that money. It be dumb. Not even saying I get money like that, but like when you achieve certain goals, people around you start acting different because they might be intimidated by your accomplishments, which is crazy. But that is the honest truth, and it's sad but true, honestly. Yeah. As far as my social life after college, I feel like I've calmed down more as far as like the partying and stuff. I do go out a lot on the weekends, like with my family and friends when I do have time. But as far as me going out on the weekdays and stuff, like auntie be tired. Like I be in the house. Like now, this Thursday night, I'm in the house focusing on my side hustles. You know, we're gonna get into that, and like I just be taking the time during the week as my me time. Like, see, I'm not even drinking. This is a virgin cocktail, okay? So yeah, I just take the time during the week to like work basically, and then on the weekends, that's when I go all in. I'm going all in because I work so hard. Why would I not go all in? I think life after college for me was definitely, it was I say it was a lot of ups and downs, let's say that. Somebody said pros and cons of life after college, and I think the pros is definitely being back around family. You know, that unconditional love that you miss, that you don't have when you're in school, and you know, that security that you know people is 100% genuinely there for you. But the cons of being away from college is that, I ain't gonna lie, like they be in my business. Like, damn, like I can't even do they be in my business a lot. And when I say they, I mean my immediate family. They so nosy, like damn. And it's to the point where honestly, I'm grown and I say what I say, I do what I do, and I tell them what I tell them. Like, I don't gotta lie. I'm telling you what I'm doing, who I'm with, period. I don't care what you gotta say. I'm grown. But that's the downside to it. People are going to be in your business, and also the downside is also what I mentioned before. Be aware of those people who maybe have secret animosity against you and your accomplishments and things like that. So I think that's the only con that I've been experiencing this far. As life post-grad, including friendships, relationships, mentally and spiritually. So I think I like the part of the question where it asks friendship, relationship, mentally and spiritually. We can talk about friendships. I freaking, okay, so in college, you know, you got your college friends, your faraway friends, but back home, like I feel like we just resuming from 7th grade, from middle school. My childhood friends, and then like my friends from like cheer and stuff. Like, I'm really known through the cheer world and the school I went to before I moved, you know, away from Newark. So like me being back home, it's like everybody like, oh, be back home. Yeah, I'm back home. Like, what's up? We outside. It's like mentally and spiritually, I think it's a roller coaster, to be honest, because even though I had a lot of like accomplishments after I graduated, like, you know, it's very rare that people graduate. Come the fuck on. It's very rare that people graduate and go straight into their field and get a job. But me personally, we're gonna get into that because somebody asked me a question about my job. But it is a uphill and downhill battle. You're just going back and forth, honestly. Like, sometimes I just feel like I don't appreciate where I'm at in life and like all the accomplishments. Why my voice shaking? Breathe. Sometimes I don't appreciate how far I came and all of my accomplishments, because honestly, I feel like I want more. Like, I want to go further, and I feel like I want better for myself still. So I be stuck between these uphills and downhill battles because I just want more. Like, and on top of that, when it comes to like hardships, dealing with like life shit, as far as what I go through or what my family may go through, I feel everything. Like, I feel everything for everybody in my family, just as if I was in their situation. So like, it'd be hard trying to stay focused and, you know, be yourself, you know, but at the end of the day, we get it done. And I always stay with a positive attitude, real optimistic about what's going to happen. And I feel like that helps me keep my spirits high, you know. I always tell people that if it was common in the black community, well, I wouldn't like do it because if it was a trend, but I would always say that I would be a Buddhist because I care about my spirituality more than anything. Like, if I'm at peace with myself, then nothing could bother me. Not no outside opinions, not no jobs, not no money, nothing, no beef with nothing. Nothing's gonna bother me, honestly. Which leads me to the next question. Working in corporate America as a black girl. So working in corporate America, period, is very cutthroat. You have to have a lot of knowledge and knowing what you're doing. You have to be confident and know what you're doing in the field you're in. It's my first corporate job straight out of college, being a black young woman at that. Like, it's just really, I won't say it's intimidating, but it's very challenging for me, honestly. Like, it's very challenging because I'm getting tested in so many ways that I didn't think that it was possible. I'm not going to say too much, but I do feel as though my patience is being tested, and this is like God trying to, I'm maneuvering to the next level as far as my emotions, my patience, and maybe my aggression a little bit too, because honestly, you have to have a certain professionalism to work in this world, even when people piss you off. But on top of that, besides the attitude portion of it, you also have to be very willing to learn new things. The position I'm in right now is kind of not what I went to school for or even what I was even interested in. But when the opportunity presents itself, I take it, because at the end of the day, I spent 4 years in college. I'm going to get that job, period. But now that I'm in it, it's about to be, actually in July, it's 10 months in. I've been 10 months in my job, and my 1 year mark is coming up, and I'm looking to move forward with a different position. It's good that I tried it out. However, I do want it to be known that whenever you are starting a position in corporates, especially, do not stay long if you're not really happy in the position you're in. Do your couple months to a year and move on respectively. But personally, honestly, I'm 10 months in, and it is a learning experience, and it's patience, and this is what's really been helping me, honestly, too, when it comes to dealing with outside situations as well, because the way I used to act versus how I act now is totally different. And I just feel like I'm in a different mind space to the point where I can handle certain things. And being in corporate America as a black woman, I had to hold myself to a certain standard. And on top of that, let's talk about the fashion, because baby, I'll be getting dressed up to go in office. You never know who you're going to see. Like today, I went in office. I had this cute little skim set, and then my little Zara pants. Ooh. Yup, and then some cute slides, and I designed it with I styled it with my work glasses, and of course, I got the BB jewels on the wrist. Hold them up. I got BB jewels on the wrist, BB jewels on the neck, and yes, in the ears. So it's all like, I'm being a bad bitch in office. So you never know who you're going to see in New York, okay? So I be trying to look good, make my days go by pretty fast by doing what I like, dressing up, just looking good, being a bad bitch in the office. Corporate baddie, period. Okay, let's move to the next question. Let's see. Oh, meeting your new adult group of friends. So besides my college friends, and then like my sister and brother, my family and stuff, and then like my middle school friends, I did happen to meet a new group of people. So I'm at the age where like I'm not closed off to friendships. However, if you are weird, stay away from me. Honestly, I don't want that energy around me. I did meet some people at my job, my coworkers, and honestly, we be going out, and I call them friends too, because we be going out for not only happy hours. So the company would throw happy hours and things like that when partners will have dinners and things like that. But like me and my girls, we be linking up outside of work hours, and we be having a ball. And it's good to have adult friends like that. I'm gonna call them my adult friends because I met them as an adult in a work environment. Good to have friends like that because you could relate to them on a work level, and you could have that safe space to talk shit with them if you want to, or even like just be vulnerable with them about work things that you can't normally be vulnerable about to the, you know, to your team or to other people in corporate. So it's good to have that healthy adult friendship, and I'm so grateful for them. Shout out to you guys. I like this question. Did you have to give up anything in order to focus on your business? And then the next question that relates to that is there a collection dropping soon? And also, do you have an assistant? If not, how do you manage your time? All great questions. Let's start with the first question. Did I have to give anything up to focus on my business? I believe I had to give up, as mentioned before, the turn up. Like during the weekdays, I usually use the time to like create my content for BB Jules. I literally have to do the setup, package my orders, like make sure people get their orders out in time. Not only that, making flyers, so like the marketing portion of it, I'm like a one-man show with that, making flyers, creating and editing my reels and things like that. That takes time, and I usually have to do that during the weekdays because the weekends is like, as I mentioned before, is my free time. So being an entrepreneur is definitely like, you have to create your own schedule and stick to it, but it takes discipline to actually stick to your schedule, and it takes discipline to actually like be consistent with it. Honestly, I made a couple of goals, which leads to the next question: how do you manage your time? So, well, before I answer that, I did make a couple of goals for each month. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, bear with me. Outside is being ghetto right now. I did start writing down like specific goals I want to reach for the month, as far as like, you know, how many reels I want to do in a week, or like how many sales I want to make in a month, and also like what can I do better for next month. And I've been working on that, as far as, you know, just reaching out to more customers, getting more sales, and having my business page being more attractive the way it should be, or the way I think of it. Not only that, focusing on the next drop collection, or the next collections that I'm finna drop. So, which leads me to the next question: are you dropping a new collection? Oh, is there a collection dropping soon? Yes, a new collection is dropping soon, coming fall 2023, and I'm super excited about that. I'm planning right now the campaign launch, which will contain I want to do like a photo shoot that I'm not going to go into too many details for the drop, but the new pieces are fire. Okay, fire. The new pieces is fire, and I know if you fuck with me, you know. I have an executive associate, which is my best friend Shamar. She helps me, like, she's like my second voice, my second opinion. Like, finally that shit turned off. But she's like my voice of reasoning, because sometimes when you're an entrepreneur, you can't do it all. You can't think about everything for it as its own, because you're only gonna like what you like, but you need somebody else's opinion. Besides my sister and things like that, I asked my best friend if she could be like my executive assistant, so she helps me like, you know, get organized. So as I mentioned before, I started doing the goals list, and I started doing like keeping track every month of things I need to be on top of, and she helps me keep track of what I'm on top of and things like that, what I need to be on top of. So shout out to you, boo. What's it like being an entrepreneur? Since we're still talking about it, I think it's a lot of ups and downs being an entrepreneur, because you know, you may make a lot of sales one day, you may make 0 sales the other day. It all depends. It all weighs on your marketing. It all depends on the customer. It all depends on you having to take a step back and relearning what you need to do to make sure that, you know, your business is successful and doing what's best for the business. I think with me personally, I have to start getting into, I want to get into email marketing and pushing that, because honestly, that's where the sales will come from. My biggest goal right now is to get more sales, and on top of reaching out to a more wide range of people. I want to reach out to people in different states as well. So that's my biggest goal for August. The next month is August. That's my biggest goal for August, and we're working towards that right now. They say, what's some good food spots? Girl, I got a whole list. Let me show you. Some good food spots in Newark, Jersey. It don't matter. I could just send it to you. I don't want to put too many people on, but I do know some spots if we talk about Jersey. So Bentley's, I went to Bentley's one time and it was closed, but I heard they food real good, and they got hookah, and they do karaoke during the day, so you gotta try that out. OMG restaurant, oh my gosh, that's crazy. The OMG restaurant is actually on my list to go to. It's a seafood restaurant in Newark, and they have like a wide variety of things. I am going to try that out because, yeah, I want to try their jerk pasta with and I want to get a crab platter too. Neptune's Bar and Grill. Everybody been in Neptune's. If you ain't been there, but I know the chef at Neptune's. He be doing his ones and twos, so go check them out. Just Fish Cave. That's a quick spot to just go pick up some food real quick or just vibe out. They got hookah, drinks as well. They do sangria, nice music. Shout out to Gary. I know him too. He works very hard. They got Swahili Village, La Rouge Lounge. If you know about La Rouge, you fucking know about La Rouge, okay? Let's just talk about it. Anyways, a place that I do want to go to. Oh, a place that I did just eat at is called Vonda's. Vonda's, like, you know, it's like a family diner type vibe, and the food was alright. Like, it wasn't well, what I got, maybe it wasn't all that, but the environment is good. The people, it seems very friendly. The waiters, I met Vonda herself, actually. Shout out to Vonda and her restaurant. You should go try it out too. Okay, the question that everybody's all been waiting for: are you single? Who you dating? How's your love life going? And first healthy relationship. Oh, somebody said talk to them about this new relationship. First of all, okay, I posted one little picture of my close friends and the whole ground went up. Okay, let me talk about it. Am I single? Yes. Am I single and mingling? Yes. With one. No, I'm not name dropping because why is you being nosy? Second of all, the person said first healthy relationship with question marks. I don't know if that's a question. That's not a straight direct question, but what I will say is some advice or some things that I've been learning through this journey. So I've been dating this guy for a couple months now, maybe like 4 months now, and it's super fresh still. And I learned that, you know, as I mentioned, it's very fresh. I learned that while you're dating someone, you have to learn. Take the time to learn them. You know, it takes time. And a dude gonna know he wanna be with you if he wanna be with you. You gonna know if a dude really wanna be with you too. And vice versa. That nigga gonna know if you wanna be with him or not too. So I think some relationship advice I can give is to take your time, learn your person, see if you like them. Cause like honestly, these people be a facade. Like they be a facade, they be fake. They be like this one moment and then one moment. Like it's not. So just learn your person and see if that's what you really want at the end of the day. Have fun. Just stop thinking what it could be. Just live in the moment and have fun. Like definitely just be aware of the fun time, and then be aware when y'all like it's getting serious, like it's about to lock in. But don't be too delusional. Like I said before, don't be too delusional to the point where you're getting played out and playing that dumbass role. Like being delusional is just a tad bit fun for the fun, but as soon as you start getting dragged through the dirt and you feel like somebody playing you out, you need to exit immediately. I don't care how happy that nigga make you. I don't care how many times he make you come. I don't care how many days he took you on. Leave immediately. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm super excited to be back. I have more videos dropping after this one. Just stay tuned. See y'all. Bye.
Can you focus?